Welcome into Odell Arena for Game 2 of our doubleheader this afternoon. Taylor Men hosting number 10 Bethel here on Paul Patterson Court. Thanks for joining us on the Trojan Sports Network. Caleb Hatch with you. And Taylor looking to make it back-to-back wins at home over ranked teams. Trojans defeated then number 22 Indiana Wesleyan back on January 8th, 79-76. Taylor, meanwhile, coming off a loss on the road at number 18 Huntington on Wednesday night, 82-68. Anton Webb had his 10th double-double of the season. Taylor, though, couldn't crawl back from an early deficit. Taking a look at both these teams on the year, it's really up in the air as far as the Crossroads League standings with Taylor. They're at 4-4 overall. Meanwhile, Bethel 8-0, tops in the league. And Taylor, again, kind of could fall anywhere with a lot of teams. You have Huntington at 4-4, St. Francis and Spring Arbor at 5-3. So there could be a lot of shuffling in the standings after this game. Bethel has won 5 straight. They're holding teams to just 43.7% shooting and just 29.6% from three-point range. And it's a series with Bethel. Bethel's won 4 straight. They lead the all-time series 43-33 against Taylor. Bethel swept the series last year, getting a combined 51 free throws, so just 13 for Taylor in those 2 outings. Taking a look at our starting lineups for both these teams. First off, for Bethel, James Anderson, a 6'8 senior forward from Troy, Ohio. He's a transfer from St. Francis. Trent Edwards, a 6'4 graduate student guard from Napanee, Indiana. Alonis Pekulis, a 6'6 junior forward out of London, England. Preston Phillips, a 6'8 graduate student forward from Elkhart, Indiana, a transfer from the University of Evansville. And Luke McBride, a 6'1 sophomore point guard from Markle, Indiana, the starting 5 for the Pilots under coach Steve Draben. He is assisted by Michael Shoemaker. Bethel 15-3 overall, 8-0 in Crossroads League play. One silver lining for Taylor is the Pilots just 4-3 on the road this season. Meanwhile, starting 5 for Taylor in this one, it's their usual starting 5. Chaz Harvey, a 6'1", 185-pound junior guard from Chicago, Illinois, a Pace University transfer. Anton Webb, a 6'8", 210-pound senior forward, transfer from Ashland University. More on Webb in a bit. Jackson Ullum, a 5'11", 180-pound junior guard from Parker City, Indiana. Nate Parlberg, a 6'6", 190-pound junior forward from Franklin, Ohio. And Caden Furman, a 6'4", 190-pound senior guard from Liberty Township, Ohio, the starting 5 for the Trojans under coach Austin Peters. Taylor 11-7, 4-4 in the Crossroads League in Peters' first season. He's assisted by Tanner Hike and Colton Rapp. And I mentioned Anton Webb. So he recently was named the NAIA Defensive and Offensive Player of the Week for last week, and to the Bevo Francis Award Top 100 watch list, which goes to the top small college basketball player. This includes Division II, Division III, NAIA, NCCAA, and USCAA divisions in basketball. So Webb looking to build off an outstanding season and looking to continue. He is 37 points away from going over 1,000 in his playing career at Taylor. Taylor University and Taylor Athletics would like to thank their corporate partners for their support of Trojan Athletics. UBS, the official sponsor of Taylor men's basketball. Optimum Performance Sports, Fort Wayne Orthopedics, Ivanhoe's, BSN Sports, Holiday Inn Express, Edward Jones Investments, Marion Health, and Best One Tire and Service of Upland. Thank you for your support of Taylor Athletics. Coming up next for Taylor after today, Wednesday night off, and then they'll host St. Francis, who's receiving votes 1 week from today. We'll have it right here for you on the Trojan Sports Network. Women set to tip at 1 o'clock from Odell Arena, with the men to follow at approximately 3 p.m. Around the Crossroads League this afternoon, St. Francis is at Spring Arbor. Number 18 Huntington visits Goshen. Number 14 Grace hosts Mount Vernon Nazarene. And Indiana Wesleyan plays at Marion. That's a look at the scoreboard in Crossroads League play. for this afternoon. And as always, don't forget you can catch most home games of athletics events throughout the 2024-25 year. To catch the Trojans, just go to youtube.com/Taylor Athletics and subscribe for free today. So if you're watching right here, you can catch most of the action here on the Trojan Sports Network all season long. We'll take a quick timeout, be back for the tip-off next here on the Trojan Sports Network.
When you need the fuel to be your nephew's #1 fan, Holiday Inn Express. We're there, so you can be too.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health. Great care from great people.
Ivanhoe's has been serving Taylor students since 1960.
Back at Odell Arena getting set for tip between Taylor and Bethel. Bethel in the road blacks with gray lettering and numerals, white trim. Taylor in their home whites with purple lettering and numerals and purple trim as we get set for the tip. It'll be James Anderson there for Bethel. And Taylor will send Anton Webb once they get onto the floor. Thanks for joining us. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Women got their first Crossroads League win of the season in game number 1. Defeating Bethel 79-53. Men looking to make it a sweep here on the afternoon. And the tip controlled by Taylor. Harvey into Webb. Back out Furman. Flips it over to Harvey. Harlberg. Now inside Webb. Back out. Back inside. Shot clock winding. Webb working around the baseline. Can't convert. Hits the deck. And Bethel comes away with it. Inside Anderson, easy lay-in to start the scoring. Harvey around the Webb screen. Drives, kicks it out. Parlberg for 3, and that one drops. Nate Parlberg gives Taylor an early lead. Edwards out to Phillips. McBride inside to Pekulis, and that one dances around the rim and bounces out. Furman the other way for Taylor. High pass, now Ullum, corner 3. And Jackson Ullum makes it 2 for 2 for Taylor here early from downtown. Pekulis over to Edwards. Edwards' little floater in the lane is short. And Webb with a nice box out. It will be Taylor ball. Early 6-2 lead for Taylor, 2 minutes gone by. Olam, a pull-up three. And Jackson Olam is hit 2 from distance early. Nine straight for Taylor. Anderson, and he gets the little floater to go. That ends the 9-0 scoring run for Taylor. Harvey around the Webb screen. Now inside, Harvey wanted a foul called, won't get it. McBride dribbling, driving, bounces it out. Now McBride gets it back, stops. Out to Pekulis. Inside, Anderson draws a double team. One-hand pass, spinning, turning, and in and out by Edwards. Battle for the rebound, and it's put up and in by Pekulis. Alonis Pekulis, his first 2, and Bethel scored back-to-back buckets. And a foul called on Taylor. That'll be on Chaz Harvey. Nate Parlberg heads to the bench. Pete Combs checking in for Taylor. McBride gets it to Phillips. On the floor, Bo Jackway for the first time. McBride with it, shot clock winding down. Baseline jumper, and he drains it, fading away. 6 straight for Bethel. 1-point game. Harvey. And a foul called on Jackway with the contact with Harvey. Trent Edwards to the bench. Jameer Jefferson onto the floor as Harvey launches a 3, and that one too strong. Rebound Jackway for Bethel. Pekulis, oh, nice layup underneath. And Bethel retakes the lead. It was 2-0 Bethel, then Taylor led it 9-2. Now it's a 10-2 Bethel advantage. Holmes hands it off to Furman. Flips the pass to Webb inside. Combs attacks and gets the layup to go over Jefferson. Taylor retakes the lead. Phillips, hand off to Jefferson. Now Pekulis in the lane. Bounce to McBride, and it's stolen away by Furman. Taylor pushing Jackson Olam, his third 3, and that one won't drop. Foul on the floor. It will stay Taylor ball. That'll be on Preston Phillips. That'll send us to immediate timeout. Just over 5 minutes gone by. Taylor by a penny here early on the Trojan Sports Network.
Join the Trojan Club today and support Taylor student athletes 12 months a year. The Trojan Club has 4 different levels of membership for you to choose from. Each level receives complimentary season tickets, while the Athletic Director's Circle and Trojan MVP levels receive gifts from the athletic department. Over the years, members have helped supply the funds for a sports information position, purchasing equipment for teams and the athletic training staff, and providing broadcasts of Trojan athletics like the one you're enjoying right now. With the support of alumni and friends, the Taylor combination of spiritual growth, outstanding academics, and a highly competitive intercollegiate athletic program can continue. To join, call 765-998-4331 or log on to TaylorTrojans.com and click on the Trojan Club tab at the top of the homepage. The Trojan Club, supporting Taylor University student athletes.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health, great care from great people.
Out of the first media timeout of the first half, Taylor with an 11-10 margin. Just over 5 minutes gone by. It'll be Taylor ball as Kobe Funderburk and Isaiah Day check in for Taylor for the first time. And they get it into Funderburk. Combs with it, hands it back to Funderburk. He drives back to Combs. Now Day with it. Funderburk around the screen. Looks underneath. Combs spins and lays it in with 1 on the shot clock. Colin Comer also in for the first time for Bethel. He's wearing number 3. McBride out to Comer. He will fire a 3 and miss. Rebound Webb. Day looks inside to Combs. Back out to Funderburk. Zips a pass over to Harvey. He takes it right down the lane, off the glass and in. Six straight points by Taylor after Bethel took their first lead. Stolen by Webb. Anton Webb will two-hand slam it home. First bucket for Webb on the afternoon. Taylor lead at 7. McBride. Underneath. Jackway banging bodies there with Combs and unable to convert. Funderburk, entry pass to Combs. Spins. Oh, couldn't go up and under. 1 and a foul, no whistle. Jefferson hesitates, and that one knocked out of bounds by Day. 4 subs for Bethel as McBride, Jackway, and Jefferson check out. Austin Kripe, Ike Ume, check in, along with Alonis Pikulis. And right off the bench, Kripe knocks in a 3. Webb at the top, over to Harvey. He lobs it into Combs and out of his reach. It's 6-8. And more subs as Webb, Harvey, and Combs sub out. Parlberg, Olam, and Levin Smith onto the court for Taylor. Also Preston Phillips back in. He's got the ball for Bethel. Comer fakes, looks underneath. Trent Edwards, a little up and under move. That won't go. Battle underneath, and there's going to be a foul. Ume headed to the free throw line. Foul on Nate Parlberg. Ume, a transfer from Bethel University of Kansas, as the first free throw is short. So in his first 4 seasons there, struggles with the line, just 41%. And the second one off the back of the rim, rebound Smith. Taylor lead at 4, 12 to play in this first half. Smith hands it off to Furman. Looking for help. And the entry pass to Smith is too far. Third Taylor turnover in the half. Kripe out, Andrew Hedrick onto the court for Bethel. Hedrick gets the handoff from Phillips. Out to Edwards. Edwards over to Hedrick. Kripe. Bob Phillips underneath. Ume battling. That one knocked away. Olam comes up with the loose ball for Taylor. Jackson Olam stops. Over to Day. Taylor will reset. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Lob into Smith. Now Day. Olam another 3, and Jackson Olam has his 3rd 3 of the first half. On the other end, fadeaway is short by Edwards, rebound Day. Harlberg gives it to Furman. Olam again. And we got a wedgie. That was a heat check there by Olam, and instead it's a wedgie possession arrow favoring Bethel. James Anderson checks in for Ike Ume for Bethel. Edwards out, 3 on the way by Phillips, and he drains it. 4-point lead for Taylor. Olam had another look, didn't take it. Parlberg had it knocked away, and the turnover will give it right back to Bethel. 4 turnovers on Taylor in this, make it 5 in this first half. Timeout on the floor. Just under 10 to go. Taylor by 4 on the Trojan Sports Network.
When you need the fuel to be your nephew's #1 fan, Holiday Inn Express. We're there, so you can be too.
Ivanhoe's has been serving Taylor students since 1965, when Ivan and Carol Slane purchased the restaurant. Located on Main Street, Ivanhoe's is less than a mile from the Taylor campus and is open 7 days a week. The menu features choices for lunch, dinner, as well as 100 different milkshakes and sundaes. Customers can find other dessert items as well. The staff is proud to support Taylor University and appreciates the support of Ivanhoe's through the years.
.950 remaining in the first half. Taylor with a 4-point lead over number 10 Bethel here on the Trojan Sports Network. Bethel ball out of the timeout. Preston Phillips throws it into Trent Edwards. Also Jameer Jefferson, Luke McBride, and James Anderson, 5 on the floor. Meanwhile for Taylor, Jackson Ullum, Caden Furman, Anton Webb back in, Pete Combs, and Chaz Harvey. Phillips throws it away, pass intended for McBride. Webb over to Furman in the corner, and a foul before the shot. The charge to Preston Phillips, and that is his second. So he heads right to the bench. Alonis Pekulis back in for Bethel. Furman gets the inbound up top now to Webb. Harvey on the wing. Over to Ullum. Jackson Ullum shot fake down the lane. High off the glass, won't drop, but he will head to the free throw line. First on James Anderson, and Jackson Ullum at the stripe, 85%. Second on the team. Makes the first. So he's already into double figures with 10. Hit 3 threes early in this first half. Jameer Jefferson out as Ullum hits the second. Austin Kripe back in for Bethel. 6-point Taylor lead. Oh, and blocked by Combs. Trent Edwards tried to float it in, and Combs said no. Edwards to trigger it in. Looking for help. McBride gets it around a screen. Falling away, a 3 off the side of the iron. Furman lost it out of bounds. He was tapping his arm saying there was contact. No whistle. Edwards lobs it into Pekulis. Gets it to Kripe. Inside. Double team on Anderson. And Pekulis able to lay it in. Furman hands it off to Ullum. Now Webb with it. Handoff Furman knocked away, gets it back. 10 to shoot. Combs fading away, and Pete Combs beats the shot clock again. 6 for him off the bench. That one knocked away. McBride saves it to Kripe. Pekulis between 2 defenders. McBride, corner 3. Clangs off the rim. Webb taps it to Harvey. Harvey turns on the Jets. Furman, one-hand pass, and Anton Webb with another 2-hand jam. Baseline jumper on the other end is buried by Edwards. Webb, handoff to Harvey. Fakes a 3, flips it over to Combs from the top. That's an air ball. And Combs gets an official's timeout to fix his shoe. Now ready for play. McBride attacks. Flings it into the corner. 3 on the way, and it is good by Comer. 1 possession game with 7 minutes to play in the first half. Taylor holding on to a 3-point advantage. Webb puts it on the floor, lobs it inside to Combs, and a foul on Jackway before the shot. 15 foul, so just 1 to give. That's the second on Jackway. He'll head to the bench. Ike Ume back onto the court for him as Combs also subs out. Nate Parlberg in. Furman releases a 3 from the corner. That one skips off the rim. Rebound McBride. Comer, a short jumper in and out, follows his shot and lays it in. Goaltending called as Webb blocked it, but the basket will count. 1-point game. Harvey. Over to Furman, shoots a 3, again knocks it down, this time from the corner for his first bucket. McBride spinning, turning, and laying it in off the window. Harvey gets it to Parlberg. Up top to Harvey. 5.5 to play in the first half. Webb over to Furman. Puts it on the floor. Knocked down, and that will be a foul on Colin Comer. No. Foul charge to... No, they do change the call. So the foul is on Comer. 16th foul of the half on Bethel. Taylor will have 20 to shoot. Chaz Harvey, the trigger man here. Inbounds it to Webb. Tiptoeing around the baseline, underneath, and the layup will drop. Pekulis hounded by Parlberg. Still working. And finally gets rid of it. 3 from the wing. That one bounces out by Kripe. Put back will not go. Foul on the floor. Officials adamantly signal. Just a third-team foul on Taylor, and that will send us to another media timeout. 4:55 to play in the half. Taylor by 4 here on the Trojan Sports Network.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, we agree, and we'd like to help. Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Ryan Jones, Mark Sieglin, Rob Sisson, and Adam Sieglin, can help you get started today. They are proud corporate partners of Taylor University Athletics. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
.455 remaining in the first half. Taylor by 4 over number 10 Bethel here at Odell Arena. Thanks for joining us on the Trojan Sports Network. Coming up at the half, we'll take a look at our first half stats. Also taking a look at the Crossroads League scoreboard and give you a recap of what happened in Game 1 of our doubleheader this afternoon between the Taylor women and Bethel women. Bethel ball out of the timeout. Edwards looks to throw it in, and he does to Kripe. Short baseline jumper, and he swishes it. 2-point game. Taylor with the ball and the lead. Webb around the Olam screen, around 2 defenders, and that one in and out. Edwards races the other way. Lobs it to Pikulis underneath. Flips it to Anderson. Guarded by Webb. Back out. Edwards thought about a 3, didn't take it. Instead, he'll take a free throw line jumper and miss. Webb rebound. Webb underneath. Olam. Too strong on the layup. Rebound cleared by Pikulis. Bethel can tie it or take the lead as the foul on the floor before the shot. That's on Jackson Olam. As Kobe Funderburk checks out Isaiah Day back onto the court for Taylor. Edwards, and Olam knocked it away, pass intended for Kripe. Now Pete Combs checks in for Nate Parlberg. Edwards gets the inbound. Over to Pikulis. Spins, and instead knocked away by Webb. He hits the floor, picked back up by Edwards. Pikulis throws it into the corner, a 3 on the way, and that one is buried by Austin Kripe. Second 3 of the day. He's got 8 off the bench for Bethel. 1-point lead now for the Pilots. Taylor looking to answer. Olam flings it back to Webb. Now Parlberg. Day, shot fake. Underneath, Combs. Lost it, gets it back. Off the window. It won't go, but he draws the foul. That'll be charged to James Anderson. That's his second. More importantly, the 7th team foul of the half on Bethel. 2 shots here for Combs. Combs had a season-high 16 on the road at Huntington on Wednesday night as the first free throw in and out. Comer checks out. Jameer Jefferson back onto the court for Bethel. 1 more for Combs. And gets the roll. Ike Ume in for Anderson. So he subs out with those 2 personals. Tie game, 3:10 to play in the half. Taylor's led by as much as 7. And another 3, that one off target. What a save there by Day. Gets it to Webb. Battle underneath. And officials signal a tie-up. Possession arrow favors Taylor. Luke McBride in for Austin Kripe. It's had a big first half for them. 2 threes, 8 points off the bench. That one kicked out of bounds. It'll stay Taylor ball. Webb lost it, gets it back around a double team. Taylor's got to get it across. And they do. Lob up ahead to Combs. His layup, though, is missed. Day with the offensive rebound. Ullum fakes a three, zips a pass into the corner to Day. Now Webb with it. Working, stops, and lost the handle. Taylor turnover. Bethel can retake the lead. Edwards kicks it out. Three on the way, and Jameer Jefferson gives Bethel a 3-point lead. Webb with it, over to Furman. He drives right down the lane and lays it in. What a take to the bucket by Caden Furman. Taylor down one. That one nearly knocked away. Pikulis comes up with it, throws it over to Jefferson, and we have a whistle before the shot. They're going to get Isaiah Day on the foul. 15 foul on Taylor, just the first on Day. Bethel will inbound. 88 seconds to play in the half. Preston Phillips subs back in. Alonis Pikulis out. Edwards underneath, and an easy deuce there for Phillips. And a timeout on the floor. 3-point lead for Bethel. Minute 23 to play in the half here on the Trojan Sports Network.
When you need the fuel to be your nephew's #1 fan, Holiday Inn Express. We're there, so you can be too.
Out of the 30-second timeout called by Coach Austin Peters, Taylor looking to rally back. They jumped out to a 9-2 lead early in this one. Trailed by as much as 3 as they do at the moment. And that one's stolen. A steal by Edwards. McBride around the Jackway screen. Now at the top, Edwards with it. Bounce pass underneath to Jackway. Jefferson, a 3, bounces out. Rebound to Ullum for Taylor. Minute to play in the half. Holmes, past Jackway. Open in the corner, Day. Oh, down and out and back out again. At a 3.5-second differential between shot and game clock. Another 20 seconds to play in the half. Edwards inside, Jackway. That won't go, battle for it underneath, and a shot clock violation as Ume couldn't get a shot off, and Taylor will get it back with 3.5 to play in the half. We'll take a quick timeout as well here on the Trojan Sports Network.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health. Great care from great people.
Taylor will have 3.5 seconds before half here, coming out of the timeout. Down by 3 against number 10, Bethel. Trojans will have Anton Webb to inbound, also Caden Furman, Jackson Olem, Nate Parlberg, and Isaiah Day on the floor. They get it in today. They lost it out of bounds. And I think they will add time to the clock here. Hang on. The horn sounded. That was a turnover out of bounds. And they add 0.3 left. So not enough to get a shot off, but it will be Bethel ball. And McBride tries to tap it in, and that one hits the basket side support and sends us to halftime. 3-point lead for Bethel here at the break. First half stats coming up next on the Trojan Sports Network.
Life to the full for me looks like approaching every conversation as if it is for the kingdom and to the glory of God.
Life to the full to me means being present where your 2 feet are at.
When I think of life to the full, I think of joy, especially the Taylor body, the Taylor community, what Taylor has to offer.
The way we're equipping students to live life to the full is that we're helping them have a global humility.
There are so many things at Taylor that are preparing me to live life to the full. I love doing research and engaging in projects within my major, computer science, so I could go from programming 1 minute to doing a Bollywood dance and performing as part of Mosaic Night the next.
We have a lot of opportunity here to help students and to equip them to live life full now and well beyond their years at Taylor, and part of that is the intentionality we have with developing relationships with one another.
I'm experiencing life to the full at Taylor through the different opportunities that Taylor allows us to learn about different cultures, people, and places.
I love that we get to do chapel together 3 times a week. Nobody takes attendance. Nobody tells me I have to be there, but I get to be there.
I think I see that in sports, on the football field, in the throwing ring, in classes, and also in student leadership positions.
I experience life to the full at chapel because I get to play in a chapel band, and I get to sit up there and play piano and glorify God with one of my gifts.
The community gives me a sense of life to the full in that I get to see students go through their 4 years here, develop as intellectuals and scholars, be prepared for their vocations, and go out into the world and influence the world for Christ.
Join the Trojan Club today and support Taylor student athletes 12 months a year. The Trojan Club has 4 different levels of membership for you to choose from. Each level receives complimentary season tickets, while the Athletic Director's Circle and Trojan MVP levels receive gifts from the athletic department. Over the years, members have helped supply the funds for a sports information position, purchasing equipment for teams and the athletic training staff, and providing broadcasts of Trojan athletics like the one you're enjoying right now. With the support of alumni and friends, the Taylor combination of spiritual growth, outstanding academics, and a highly competitive intercollegiate athletic program can continue. To join, call 765-998-4331 or log on to TaylorTrojans.com and click on the Trojan Club tab at the top of the homepage. The Trojan Club, supporting Taylor University student athletes.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health. Great care from great people.
Halftime in game number 2 of our doubleheader this afternoon at Odell Arena. Number 10, Bethel leading Taylor 37-34 in men's basketball action. Taking a look at our first half stats in this one. Bethel 16 of 34 from the field, 47.1% for the half, 5 of 11 from three-point range, 45.5%. They're 0 of 2 from the line. They had 7 offensive rebounds, 8 defensive for 15 total, 9 assists on the 16 made baskets, 4 steals, no blocks, 5 turnovers, and 7 fouls. Meanwhile, for Taylor, 13 of 24 from the field, 54.2%, 5 of 11 from 3 as well, 45.5%, 3 of 4 for 75% from the free throw line, 1 offensive rebound, 11 defensive, 12 total. They had 9 assists on the 13 made baskets, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 9 turnovers, and 5 fouls. Points in the paint, Bethel was 16, Taylor with 12. Points off turnovers, Bethel with 7, Taylor with 6. Second chance points, Bethel with 8, Taylor with none. Fast break points, 6 for Bethel, Taylor with 5. Bethel had 16 points off the bench, Taylor with 7. We had 1 tie and 4 lead changes in that first half. Bethel's largest lead is 3. Taylor, meanwhile, led by as much as 8. That came at the 7:53 mark of the first half. Individual scoring leaders in this one, first off for Bethel. 8 points for Austin Kripe off the bench. 6 for Alonis Pikulis. 5 points apiece for Colin Comer and Preston Phillips. 4 points for James Anderson and Luke McBride. 3 points for Jameer Jefferson and 2 for Trent Edwards. Bo Jackway, Andrew Hedrick, and Ike Ume did not score in that first half. Meanwhile, for Taylor, Jackson Ullum with 11 points. He went 3 of 5 from three-point range. 7 points for Pete Combs off the bench. 6 for Anton Webb. 5 for Caden Furman. 3 for Nate Parlberg and 2 for Chaz Harvey. Kobe Funderburk, Levin Smith, and Isaiah Day did not score in that first half. We'll take a timeout, give you a look at the Crossroads League scoreboard when we come back here on the Trojan Sports Network.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland is proud to support Taylor University Athletics. Located at 148 South Main Street, Best One is open 6 days a week. Owner Mike Pearson and his staff offer replacement tires from brands like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Goodyear. Customers can also shop for tires from the comfort of their home by using the online tire finder. When it's time for mechanical repairs, Best One's ASE certified technicians can perform a wide range of services to get their customers back on the road. And those same technicians can do repairs on fleet vehicles as well. Taylor Athletics says thank you to Mike Pearson and everyone at Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland. It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, we agree, and we'd like to help. Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Ryan Jones, Mark Sieglin, Rob Sisson, and Adam Sieglin, can help you get started today. They are proud corporate partners of Taylor University Athletics. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Ivanhoe's has been serving Taylor students since 1965, when Ivan and Carol Slane purchased the restaurant. Located on Main Street, Ivanhoe's is less than a mile from the Taylor campus and is open 7 days a week. The menu features choices for lunch, dinner, as well as 100 different milkshakes and sundaes. Customers can find other dessert items as well. The staff is proud to support Taylor University and appreciates the support of Ivanhoe's through the years.
When you need the fuel to be your nephew's #1 fan, Holiday Inn Express. We're there, so you can be too.
Back here at the half, Taylor trailing number 10 Bethel 37-34 at the break. Time to take a look at the Crossroads League scoreboard. St. Francis edging Spring Arbor on the road 81-79. Mount Vernon Nazarene trailing Grace 36-31. That game 17:05 to play in the second half. Also at the half, Marion leading Indiana Wesleyan 35-34. And still awaiting a score on Huntington as they are hosting Goshen this afternoon. See if we can get the score loaded here. And there's, let's see, 49-31, Huntington with the lead at the half over Goshen in that one. Meanwhile, shifting over to the women's side, Taylor women get the win. They get the first Crossroads League win of the season. They beat Bethel 75-59 in game one of our doubleheader. Elsewhere, Huntington defeated Goshen on the road 67-63. Mount Vernon Nazarene defeated Grace 75-64. Indiana Wesleyan defeated Marion 77-69. And still awaiting a score update between St. Francis and Spring Arbor as that game tipped at 3 o'clock this afternoon up in Spring Arbor as the teams retake the courts. Just a couple of minutes away from halftime in women's basketball. St. Francis, number 10 in the country, they lead Spring Arbor 27-22 in that game. 1:50 to play in the first half in that one. That's a look at the Crossroads League scoreboard. Taylor Athletics and Taylor University would like to thank their corporate partners for their support, including UBS, the official sponsor of Taylor men's basketball, Optimum Performance Sports, Fort Wayne Orthopedics, Ivanhoe's, BSN Sports, Holiday Inn Express, Edward Jones Investments, Marion Health, and Best One Tire and Service of Upland. Thank you for your support of Taylor University and Trojan Athletics. Another timeout. We come back. Second half coming up here on the Trojan Sports Network.
Life to the full for me looks like approaching every conversation as if it is for the kingdom and to the glory of God.
Life to the full to me means being present where your 2 feet are at.
When I think of life to the full, I think of joy, especially the Taylor body, the Taylor community, what Taylor has to offer.
The way we're equipping students to live life to the full is that we're helping them have a global humility.
There are so many things at Taylor that are preparing me to live life to the full. I love doing research and engaging in projects within my major, computer science, so I could go from programming one minute to doing a Bollywood dance and performing as part of Mosaic Night the next.
We have a lot of opportunity here to help students and to equip them to live life full now and well beyond their years at Taylor, and part of that is the intentionality we have with developing relationships with one another.
I'm experiencing life to the full at Taylor through the different opportunities that Taylor allows us to learn about different cultures, people, and places.
I love that we get to do chapel together 3 times a week. Nobody takes attendance. Nobody tells me I have to be there, but I get to be there.
I think I see that in sports, on the football field, in the throwing ring, in classes, and also in student leadership positions.
I experience life to the full at chapel because I get to play in a chapel band, and I get to sit up there and play piano and glorify God with one of my gifts.
The community gives me a sense of life to the full in that I get to see students go through their 4 years here, develop as intellectuals and scholars, be prepared for their vocations, and go out into the world and influence the world for Christ.
Join the Trojan Club today and support Taylor student athletes 12 months a year. The Trojan Club has 4 different levels of membership for you to choose from. Each level receives complimentary season tickets, while the Athletic Director's Circle and Trojan MVP levels receive gifts from the athletic department. Over the years, members have helped supply the funds for a sports information position, purchasing equipment for teams and the athletic training staff, and providing broadcasts of Trojan athletics like the one you're enjoying right now. With the support of alumni and friends, the Taylor combination of spiritual growth, outstanding academics, and a highly competitive intercollegiate athletic program can continue. To join, call 765-998-4331 or log on to TaylorTrojans.com and click on the Trojan Club tab at the top of the homepage. The Trojan Club, supporting Taylor University student athletes.
You're ready to start the second half. Taylor trailing number 10 Bethel 37-34. Trojans will send Jackson Ullum, Nate Parlberg, Chaz Harvey, Anton Webb, and Caden Furman onto the courts. For Bethel, Luke McBride, Trent Edwards, Alonis Pekulis, Preston Phillips, and James Anderson, starting 5 for both teams onto the court. And quickly, a reverse lay-in knocked in by Edwards. Bethel lead at 5. Their largest of the ball game. Webb working, spinning, and kicks it out. Furman back to Webb. Ullum inside. Webb, one dribble, and powers his way through the defense for a lay-in. Edwards to Phillips. Inside Anderson, lost it, gathered it back, and threw it right to Anton Webb. Harvey racing down the floor, over to Ullum. Back out Harvey in the corner. Now Furman gets it to Webb. Back over to Harvey. Hesitates, drives, and off the window. Chaz Harvey with a bucket. Taylor down a penny. Edwards. Over to Anderson. Stops, a little floater. That bounces off the rim. Rebound, Parlberg. Taylor can retake the lead here. Webb turns, little floater slips through, and Taylor back up by 1. Phillips gets it into Anderson. Lost it off his foot. Furman picks up the loose ball. Taylor running down the floor. Ullum back out. Webb will launch a 3 off the back of the iron. And a foul underneath, battling for the rebound. That'll go against Taylor on Nate Parlberg. Picks up his second as Bo Jackway checks in for James Anderson for Bethel. Pekulis Flings it up, gets the roll, and draws the foul. Just chucked it up and got it to go. And that's the third on Nate Parlberg. And Alanis Pikulis, opportunity for a three-point play here. And that one hit the back, hit the front, and dropped. Some pressure here by Bethel. They've taken a 2-point advantage. Nearly 3 minutes gone by, second half. Furman and a pass. That one picked off by Jackway, but a foul as Webb was on the floor. And that is the third on Bo Jackway. Furman gets the inbound, gets it to Parlberg. Now Harvey. Inside to Webb. And Jackway picks up another, and that's number 4 on Bo Jackway. Ike Ume will sub in for Jackway. Webb working, spins, and another foul on the floor, this on Ume, who just checked in. Interior fouls mounting up for Bethel. That's just a first on Ume, but Jackway already with 4. Webb gets it again, working on Ume. Past multiple defenders, and Webb can't convert. Edwards stops, inside pass, saved by Ume. McBride with it. Pull up, free throw line, and that one drained by Edwards. 4-point margin for Bethel. Harvey stops, and he traveled. Eighth Taylor turnover of the ball game. And Bethel can add to their lead here. Edwards subs out. Austin Kripe subbing in. Phillips, guarded by Parlberg, throws it, lobs it up over him, and it's well short. Rebound Webb. Harvey down the lane, off the window. Too strong. Ume with the rebound, hands it off to McBride. Phillips. Back out to McBride, over to Phillips. Draws a double team, knocked away. Webb with the steal. Gets it to Harvey. Harvey down the lane, off the glass, no, but a foul. And Chaz Harvey will head to the free throw line. Kripe picks up the personal, and Harvey will have 2 shots. Nearly 71% from the line on the season. Makes the first. Ullum and Parlberg sub out. Carson Miller on for the first time this afternoon, along with Pete Combs for Taylor. Second one missed by Harvey. Rebound collected by Ume for Bethel. 3-point lead for Bethel, under 15 minutes to play in the ball game. Pikulis nearly had it knocked away. Gets it over to Ume. Now Phillips. He'll fire a three. That one caroms off the rim. Rebound Harvey for Taylor. Combs with a mismatch inside. Too strong. And called for over the back, trying to get the offensive rebound. And that sends us to the first media timeout. Taylor down by 3, 14:24 to play on the Trojan Sports Network.
Join the Trojan Club today and support Taylor student athletes 12 months a year. The Trojan Club has 4 different levels of membership for you to choose from. Each level receives complimentary season tickets, while the Athletic Director's Circle and Trojan MVP levels receive gifts from the athletic department. Over the years, members have helped supply the funds for a sports information position, purchasing equipment for teams and the athletic training staff, and providing broadcasts of Trojan athletics like the one you're enjoying right now. With the support of alumni and friends, the Taylor combination of spiritual growth, outstanding academics, and a highly competitive intercollegiate athletic program can continue. To join, call 765-998-4331 or log on to TaylorTrojans.com and click on the Trojan Club tab at the top of the homepage. The Trojan Club, supporting Taylor University student athletes.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health, great care from great people.
Taylor down by 3, 14:24 to go against number 10 Bethel here at Odell Arena. It's a 3-point lead for Bethel at the half as well. They have the ball. McBride with it at the top. Now entry pass to Phillips, working on Webb. Turns, spins, double clutches, can't convert. Offensive rebound. Ume throws it up. That won't go, but he does draw the foul. And that's the first foul on Webb for Taylor. Ume back at the free throw line. He's 0 of 2 this afternoon. Make it 0 of 3. And he gets his first make of the day, and that pushes the Bethel lead back to 4. More subs as Jameer Jefferson and Colin Comer check in. Luke McBride, Preston Phillips sub out for Bethel. And Bethel showing a trap here. That one deflected and stolen by Pikulis. That pass nearly out of the reach of Jefferson. He gathers it back. Kicks it out. 3 on the way is short by Kripe. Follows his shot, and another chance here for Bethel. Kripe, baseline. Flings it back out. Now Comer from the top. High arcing 3 is missed. Rebound Furman. Miller, handoff to Furman. Gets a double screen, goes the way of Webb. Inside to Combs. Spins around Ume. Bounces out, gets his own rebound. Put back, in and out. Offensive rebound, Miller, no. Still battling, and Ume comes up with it for Bethel. Multiple chances there for Taylor underneath. Unable to get the bucket. Kripe over to Comer. And off Jefferson. Shot clock winding down. Jefferson misses, gets his own rebound. No. Putback attempt blocked by Webb, but he's charged with the foul. That will send Jameer Jefferson to the free throw stripe. And actually, foul is charged to Combs, so that'll be his second. Jefferson makes the first. As Austin Kripe subs out, Andrew Hedrick back in for Bethel. 5-point lead, their largest of the game. Make it 6 as Jefferson hits both. He'll sub out Trent Edwards on for him. Up ahead to Webb. Taylor beats the press. Miller hands it off to Furman. Harvey in the corner, drives. Miller for three. Bounces out, offensive rebound, Webb. Puts it up, no. Loose, Harvey with it. He is fouled, his turnaround won't go. Taylor fans wanted a foul as Webb had some contact on the putback. They eventually get the whistle. It's a second on Ume. And Chaz Harvey back at the free throw line. 1 of 2 this afternoon. Make it 2 of 3. Cuts the deficit to 5. Isaiah Day subs in for Caden Furman. Ike Ume out. James Anderson in for Bethel. Also, Carson Miller subs out. Kobe Funderburk checks back in for Taylor. One more here for Harvey. And he makes it a 4-point game. Jackson Molum back in for Harvey after the made free throws. Just over 12 minutes to play. Bethel by 4, they have the ball. Edwards stops, kicks it out. Jefferson on the drive, knocked away by Day. And a whistle. 15 foul. No, make it the 6, excuse me. That'll be on Jameer Jefferson. So that was the final foul to give for Bethel with 11:49 to play. More substitutions. Jefferson checks out. Trent Edwards back in. Also Levin Smith back in. Is that 3 missed by Funderburk? Day tracks down the rebound in the corner. Harlberg spinning, lays it up, no. Battles for the rebound. And they call a tie-up. It's Taylor ball. They do, and Taylor will keep possession. Get the inbounds in today. Now Ullum will set it up. Funderburk down the lane, elevates off the glass, and he draws a foul. First bucket of the game for Funderburk. And he'll have an opportunity to trim the deficit to 1 here at the free throw line. Foul on Andrew Hedrick, just his first, but most importantly, the 7th team foul on Bethel. Taylor with 5 team fouls, so 1 to give Funderburk makes the free throw. Nearly automatic from the line this year, 90%. Phillips spins, knocked away by Parlberg. Funderburk with the loose ball. Ullum down the lane. Day for three. Isaiah Day gives Taylor a 2-point lead. And a foul on Day. Thought he had another steal. But a huge made three. As Taylor's gone on an 8-0 run here. Luke McBride checked back in for Bethel. And they get it into McBride. He'll fire a three. That one skips out. Battle for the rebound as Parlberg and Phillips were tangled. That will be on Nate Parlberg, his fourth. And now 1-and-1 time for both teams the rest of the way. Parlberg will sub out. Anton Webb back in. Preston Phillips at the line. Missed it, and Anderson lost the rebound out of bounds. Taylor ball. And stolen by Edwards. Bethel can tie or take the lead here. Edwards shakes, floats it, and he'll head to the free throw line. Foul on Jackson Ullum as Edwards was fouled fading away. He makes that one more coming. As Ullum, now a timeout called. 10:28 to go. Taylor by a point here on the Trojan Sports Network.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland is proud to support Taylor University Athletics. Located at 148 South Main Street, Best One is open 6 days a week. Owner Mike Pearson and his staff offer replacement tires from brands like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Goodyear. Customers can also shop for tires from the comfort of their home by using the online tire finder. When it's time for mechanical repairs, Best One's ASE certified technicians can perform a wide range of services to get their customers back on the road. And those same technicians can do repairs on fleet vehicles as well. Taylor Athletics says thank you to Mike Pearson and everyone at Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland.
Taylor up a point coming out of the timeout. Bethel at the free throw line. Edwards with one more attempt here. And Edwards ties it. He'll sub out. Jameer Jefferson on for him. 10:28 to go. 49 all. Taylor with the basketball. And going with the two big lineup, Webb and Smith in at the moment. Ullum gets it over to Smith, handoff to Funderburk. Webb fakes, now puts it on the floor. Spins, past his defender and lays it in. A dozen for Webb. Taylor back up by Deuce. McBride pulls it up from the elbow and swishes it. We're tied at 51. And that bounce pass out of the reach of Day. And it leads to a Taylor turnover. And that sends us to a media timeout. 9:33 to go. Tied at 51 here on the Trojan Sports Network.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health, great care from great people.
When you need the fuel to be your nephew's #1 fan, Holiday Inn Express, we're there so you can be too.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
Nine and a half to play, tied at 51. Bethel with the basketball here at Odell Arena. Crossroads League men's basketball play. McBride up top to Kripe, straight on three. Bounces out, rebound tapped in the hands of Jackson Ullum. Taylor quickly down the floor. Pull up three by Funderburk. Skips off the rim. Rebound corralled by Jackway for Bethel. That's Funderburk's game, the pull up three. Just didn't drop that time. Phillips stops. Throws it back out to McBride. Kripe. Now Kripe will fire a three off the handoff. Off the back of the rim, battle for the rebound as Webb hit the floor, and it's Taylor ball. Fans wanted a foul. No call as Jackson Ullum, Kobe Funderburk, and Isaiah Day head to the bench. Carson Miller, Caden Furman, Chaz Harvey back on for Taylor. Meanwhile, it's Ike Ume who just subbed in. Webb gets it to Furman. Back to Webb. And lost it out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Bethel. Five to shoot. Get it into Harvey. Furman, pull up three. That is well short. Ume with the rebound. McBride down the floor and lays it in. 2-point margin now for Bethel. 8 minutes to go. Furman crosses over McBride. Back out. Webb will launch a three. That one off the glass. Couple of open looks. It didn't fall. Back-to-back possessions for Taylor from deep. Pikulis trying to work around Harvey. Now lobs it back out to Phillips. Edwards, 5 to shoot, pulls up from the free throw line and gets the roll. 4-point lead for Bethel. Harvey will fire from the top, and that one off the front of the iron. Phillips down the lane, lost it. And officials say it's Taylor ball. Levin Smith out, Pete Combs on for Taylor. Meanwhile, Jameer Jefferson checks in for Preston Phillips. Colin Comer in for Luke McBride for Bethel. Furman on the wing, inside to Webb. Blows right past the defender, and the pass to Combs for a two-hand finish. A whistle, and that's going to be the third on Combs. And 1-1 here for Ike Ume. And if there's anyone who wants to send to the line, it's Ume. And that one is short. So Ume now 1 of 5 from the line. Ume knocks it out of bounds. It will remain Taylor ball. Ume subs out. Preston Phillips back in for Bethel. 15 to shoot. Harvey gets it into Webb. Takes it right down the lane. No basket. Foul on the floor will be on Jameer Jefferson. 1-and-1 opportunity for Anton Webb coming up. Second on Jefferson. First free throw attempts of the day for Webb. Missed it. Miller battles for the rebound. It will be Bethel ball. Bethel will send Bo Jackway back onto the court, playing with those 4 fouls. Jameer Jefferson out. So a 2-point lead for Bethel. They have the ball under 6 minutes to go. Edwards, pull-up jumper, and he swishes it. Furman, entry pass to Combs. Pull up 3 by Furman, short. Long rebound to Edwards, racing down the floor. Oh, that was an awkward scoop attempt. Jackway with the rebound, tried to call timeout, doesn't get the call. He traveled with it. Furman right down the lane, missed it. Battle for the rebound. Phillips shakes off Miller. 3 from the corner. High arcing shot. is buried by Comer, and it's a 7-point lead for Bethel. Under 5 minutes to play. Inside Combs, and an offensive foul on Pete Combs. His fourth. Timeout on the floor, 4:46 to go. Taylor down 7 on the Trojan Sports Network.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health, great care from great people.
Taylor down 7, their largest deficit of the ball game. Here with 4:46 remaining. Bethel with the ball out of the immediate timeout. Trojans briefly took the lead, but Bethel's been on a tear ever since. Pikulis right down the lane and an easy lay-in. The lead is 9. A 13-2 run for Bethel. Furman had it blocked. Jackway comes up with the basketball. Edwards down the lane and gets the roll. 11-point margin, 3:56 to play. Austin Peters wants a timeout. We'll take one too on the Trojan Sports Network.
When you need the fuel to be your nephew's #1 fan, Holiday Inn Express. We're there, so you can be too.
Ivanhoe's has been serving Taylor students since 1965, when Ivan and Carol Slane purchased the restaurant. Located on Main Street, Ivanhoe's is less than a mile from the Taylor campus and is open 7 days a week. The menu features choices for lunch, dinner, as well as 100 different milkshakes and sundaes. Customers can find other dessert items as well. The staff is proud to support Taylor University and appreciates the support of Ivanhoe's through the years.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits.
Taylor down 11, just under 4 minutes to go. 15-2 run for Bethel these last few minutes. Ullum down the lane. As it blocked, it'll stay Taylor ball, 5 to shoot. Harvey, the inbounder. Gets it in Furman, fadeaway 3. Has it blocked, gets it back, but he stepped out and reestablished with the ball. Turnover gives it back to Bethel. Edwards spins, makes the basket. That will not count. Fouls on Chaz Harvey, his third. And more importantly, 10th team foul on Taylor, so 2 shots coming here for Trent Edwards. Takes the first. He's got 15 to lead all scorers. Second one missed, rebound, batted around. Ullum saves it to Harvey. Chaz Harvey right down the lane, kick out. Furman, shot fake, 3 from the corner, air ball. Just not been Caden Furman's day. 5 points, 1 of 6 from 3. Correction, 1 of 7. And that's the dagger. Colin Comer makes it a 15-point margin, 2.5 to go. Webb called for an offensive foul. Actually, no, they're going to say Ullum on the push. Clock the enemy for Taylor here, just 2:10 left in the game, down 15. Comer out to Jefferson. Edwards picks up his dribble, over to Pekulis. Jefferson in the corner, drives baseline, lost it, still loose. Ullum has it, bounces it over to Parlberg. Taylor with the stop, they need a quick bucket here. Ullum down the lane, stops, flings it to Furman. Kick out, Parlberg for 3, and Nate Parlberg hits it and draws the foul. Well, that's a boost. Opportunity for a 4-point play. Second 3 of the ball game for Parlberg. He makes the free throw, and it's down to 11. Timeout called by Austin Peters. 1:37 remaining. Taylor trying to rally back here on the Trojan Sports Network.
Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland is proud to support Taylor University Athletics. Located at 148 South Main Street, Best One is open 6 days a week. Owner Mike Pearson and his staff offer replacement tires from brands like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Goodyear. Customers can also shop for tires from the comfort of their home by using the online tire finder. When it's time for mechanical repairs, Best One's ASE certified technicians can perform a wide range of services to get their customers back on the road. And those same technicians can do repairs on fleet vehicles as well. Taylor Athletics says thank you to Mike Pearson and everyone at Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland.
Taylor out of the timeout, down 11, minute 37 to go. Webb, Day, Harvey, Miller, Furman, 5 on the floor. Meanwhile, for Bethel, Edwards to inbound along with McBride, Comer, Jackway, who's got an easy dunk, and Pikulis. Bethel lead to 13. And Webb fouled by Jackway, and that's his 5th. So Jackway fouls out. Webb shooting 2 at the line. Misses the first. Austin Kripe checking in. Trent Edwards checking out for Bethel. Second free throw attempt by Webb is swished. Taylor with the trap in the corner. And they beat it. Pikulis, knocked away by Furman. And a foul as Pikulis went down. Pikulis will be back at the free throw line. Lead back to 13. Webb spins and doesn't get the roll. Phillips with the rebound. Under a minute to go. And a foul by Jackson Olam. His 4th. As Jefferson makes the first. And buries the second, 15-point lead. Olam sprints down the floor, hands it off to Parlberg, straight on 3, and he buries it. 7 quick points here in the late stages for Nate Parlberg. And another quick foul by Taylor. Stops the clock, 44.9 to play. Jefferson hits the first. That one short. Parlberg draws a double team. Furman had it knocked out of bounds by Kripe. Taylor ball with 35.8 to go. Furman steps aside. Parlberg will drive down the lane. Spinning, no, but he is fouled. And Nate Parlberg will head to the free throw line with 26.7 to go. It's the third on Ike Ume. Parlberg misses the free throw. Second one is good. And Taylor will back off, and that will do it. Hedrick can dribble it out. Bethel challenged till late in this one. Taylor had a late 2-point lead before Bethel went on a run to close it out. And they'll take it 74-62 over Taylor, escaping with a win at Odell Arena. We'll take a timeout. Be back with our game stats next on the Trojan Sports Network.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland is proud to support Taylor University Athletics. Located at 148 South Main Street, Best One is open 6 days a week. Owner Mike Pearson and his staff offer replacement tires from brands like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Goodyear. Customers can also shop for tires from the comfort of their home by using the online tire finder. When it's time for mechanical repairs, Best One's ASE certified technicians can perform a wide range of services to get their customers back on the road. And those same technicians can do repairs on fleet vehicles as well. Taylor Athletics says thank you to Mike Pearson and everyone at Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland.
Taylor falls to Bethel 74-62 here at Odell Arena as the number 10 team in the NAIA pulls away in the closing few minutes for the win. Taking a look at our game stats in this one. Bethel 28 of 58 from the floor, 48.3%. They were 7 of 19 from 3, 36.8%. 11 of 19 from the free throw line, 57.9%. 11 offensive rebounds, 23 defensive, 34 total. 14 assists on the 28 made baskets, 5 steals, 3 blocks, 11 turnovers, 18 fouls. Meanwhile, for Taylor, 22 of 55 from the floor, 40%. 8 of 25, 32% from 3. 10 of 15, 66.7% from the free throw line. 9 offensive rebounds, 22 defensive, 31 total. 14 assists on the 22 made baskets, 7 steals, 3 blocks, 15 turnovers, and 20 fouls. Bethel led 37-34 at the break. Points in the paint, Bethel with 26, Taylor with 24. Points off turnovers, Bethel with 9, Taylor with 18. Second chance points, Bethel with 11, Taylor with 5. Fast break points, Bethel with a 13-11 edge there. Bench points, 30 for Bethel, 15 for Taylor. We had 3 ties, 8 lead changes. Bethel led by as much as 15 with 2:40 to play. Taylor by as much as 8 with 7:53 remaining in that first half. Individual scoring leaders for Bethel, 15 points for Trent Edwards to lead the way. He chipped in 6 assists. 12 points for Alonis Pikulis. 11 points for Colin Comer off the bench. 8 points apiece for Austin Kripe and Jameer Jefferson off the bench, along with 8 for Luke McBride. 5 points for Preston Phillips. 4 for James Anderson. 2 for Bo Jackway before he fouled out. And 1 point for Ike Ume. Andrew Hedrick did not score. For Taylor, Anton Webb with 13 points, 6 rebounds to lead the way, 11 apiece for Jackson Ullum and Nate Parlberg, 9 for Pete Combs off the bench, 7 for Chaz Harvey, 5 points for Caden Furman, 3 points for Kobe Funderburk, Levin Smith, and Carson Miller did not score. Isaiah Day also had 3 points as well. So that's a look at your stats in this one as Bethel closed this game out. Taylor took a lead in the second half, 51-49, and it was all Bethel after that. They quickly went on a 15-2 run, and that practically put this game away. And that came after Taylor went on an 8-0 run themselves as they were down 6 at the time before retaking the lead at 47-49. They hovered back and forth. It was tied at 51. But Taylor never led after it was 51-49 at the 10:05 mark. So Bethel closed this one out from there. Take another timeout, be back to wrap things up here on the Trojan Sports Network.
Ivanhoe's has been serving Taylor students since 1965 when Ivan and Carol Slane purchased the restaurant. Located on Main Street, Ivanhoe's is less than a mile from the Taylor campus and is open 7 days a week. The menu features choices for lunch, dinner, as well as 100 different milkshakes and sundaes. Customers can find other dessert items as well. The staff is proud to support Taylor University and appreciates the support of Ivanhoe's through the years.
When you need the fuel to be your nephew's #1 fan, Holiday Inn Express. We're there, so you can be too.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health. Great care from great people.
Join the Trojan Club today and support Taylor student athletes 12 months a year. The Trojan Club has 4 different levels of membership for you to choose from. Each level receives complimentary season tickets, while the Athletic Director's Circle and Trojan MVP levels receive gifts from the athletic department. Over the years, members have helped supply the funds for a sports information position, purchasing equipment for teams and the athletic training staff, and providing broadcasts of Trojan athletics like the one you're enjoying right now. With the support of alumni and friends, the Taylor combination of spiritual growth, outstanding academics, and a highly competitive intercollegiate athletic program can continue. To join, call 765-998-4331 or log on to TaylorTrojans.com and click on the Trojan Club tab at the top of the homepage. The Trojan Club, supporting Taylor University student athletes.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland is proud to support Taylor University athletics. Located at 148 South Main Street, Best One is open 6 days a week. Owner Mike Pearson and his staff offer replacement tires from brands like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Goodyear. Customers can also shop for tires from the comfort of their home by using the online tire finder. When it's time for mechanical repairs, Best One's ASE certified technicians can perform a wide range of services to get their customers back on the road. And those same technicians can do repairs on fleet vehicles as well. Taylor Athletics says thank you to Mike Pearson and everyone at Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland. It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, we agree, and we'd like to help. Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Ryan Jones, Mark Sieglin, Rob Sisson, and Adam Sieglin, can help you get started today. They are proud corporate partners of Taylor University Athletics. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Taylor falls to number 10 Bethel, 74-62, the final score in Game 2 of our doubleheader this afternoon at Odell Arena. In Game number 1, the Taylor women got their first Crossroads League win of the season. They defeated Bethel 75-59 in that one. Coming up next for the Trojans this week, both teams off on Wednesday. They'll be back at home next Saturday, as Taylor will host number 10 St. Francis. 1 o'clock tip time for the women, 3 o'clock tip time for the men. St. Francis receiving votes on the men's side. So we'll have that for you here on the Trojan Sports Network coming up next Saturday. Thanks to Nathan, our producer and director, and for Aiden, our camera operator. I am Caleb Hatch saying so long from Odell Arena. Taylor falls to number 10 Bethel, 74-62. This is, actually we're going to pause because Coach is joining us. And we'll be with him here shortly to recap this one. Again, Taylor falling here at home. Joined now by Coach Austin Peters. And, Coach, this is a really good Bethel team. You guys had a lead on them with 10 minutes to play. What was Bethel able to do down the stretch?
Yeah, this time of year, it's really hard to prepare for these teams that are really physical. And they're really physical, man. They're the most physical team in our league. And, it's hard to prepare for that because this time of year you're not, our practices aren't as, long, and they're not as physical, right? Like they're more like maintenance and repetitions, right? Getting ready for the game. But it's hard to prep for their physicality, man. They're really physical. They play super hard, man. And so, I got to be better in our game plan, and maybe I didn't emphasize it enough going into the game today. But, really good team. Coach has been there several years and has done a great job, and he's built a great program. And so we got to continue to compete and continue to grow each and every day.
Coach Austin Peters joining us. You guys got off to a fast start. What's the message from you about starting these games and not finding yourself in a big deficit?
Yeah, I thought we executed the game plan pretty well for the first 15 minutes of the half. Last 5 minutes, we turned it over a ton on their press. And then coming out in the second half, executed the game plan well. And then the last 10 minutes, we kind of got outside of ourselves and didn't execute the game plan. So, we got to, against really good teams, man, the margin of error is zero. It's zero. You can't get outside of the game plan. You got to continue to just execute every single time down the floor. And we're capable of that. I know we're capable of that. We're going to get better. We're going to watch the film. We're going to study it and study how we need to get better. And, we got to bye next week, so it's going to be good to kind of get off of our feet and get some rest here. We got some guys banged up and playing hurt and stuff like that. So we're going to get better from this, man. That's the journey. I know I'm cheesy cliche coach speak that I give you guys every single week, but it really is about that, man. We're just going to continue to get better, and I believe that we're going to be playing our best basketball in February, and that's what you want.
Now, talking about getting better this week, no game on Wednesday, so an opportunity to kind of regroup. What's the game plan for the week ahead before St. Francis on Saturday?
Another really good team. Obviously, it was a close one at their place, and another game where we had them on the ropes, and down the stretch, a couple possessions don't go our way, and they end up winning the game. So, it's going to be another game where you got a really good opponent coming in here, and we got to come out and execute, man. It's just, like I said, in the Crossroads League, there's no margin for error, man. You got to be the tougher team every single possession, and you got to impose your will and execute every single possession. So it's going to be no different next Saturday. They're really good. They got a dude that gave us 37 last time we played him, Almodovar. He's a first-team all-league guy and one of the best scorers in our league. So we're going to have our hands full with them. But, like I said, we're going to watch the film, we're going to study it, and we're going to keep getting better.
Coach Austin Peters with us. Good luck next Saturday.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for all you guys do. Thanks for all your help.
Absolutely. That's Taylor men's coach Austin Peters with us. And with that, that will do it for us here at Odell Arena. Taylor falls 74-62 to number 10 Bethel. Again, thanks to Nathan. Thanks to Aiden. I am Caleb Hatch. This has been a presentation of the Trojan Sports Network.
Proceeding has been a presentation of the Trojan Sports Network.